have to talk. So, what does the structure represent?
The glomerular capsule, glomerular capsule, or the Bowman's capsule.
Yes, glomerular capsule or the Bowman's capsule. And this is the
The glomerulus.
glomerulus. This is the
Afferent arteriole.
efferent arteriole. And what are these yellow cells? Podocytes. That's right, or the podocytes. And they have this interdigitating structures that
Fenestrated.
and so here you have the filtration slits. And so if you remove those podocytes, what you see underneath is the fenestrated endothelium of the fenestrated capillary. So they've done this on purpose. They're saying that usually the entire capillary bed network is covered by these podocytes. You remove them, what you see is the endothelium of the capillary. And you can see those holes in them, so those are the fenestrated endothelium. Now, what are these specialized cells on the afferent arteriole? Glomerular cells. And what structure is this?
It's the
Distal convoluted tubule, and these cells here are modified to call the
densa
macula densa cells. So macula densa cells and the juxtaglomerular cells together, they are called the juxtaglomerular apparatus. Right? Lots of terms. If you look closely here, this is the beginning of the proximal convoluted tubule. Can you see those microvilli? So these cells look like these are called brush border cells. So cells with microvilli are called brush border, and the lumen looks very fuzzy, right? And if you remove this, well, it's attached, so don't remove it. What's the space here? Some of those got detached. What is the space here called?
Capsular space.
Capsular space. That is where the filtrate comes, and then it trickles down here.
Is it subcapsular or capsular?
It's just, in this case, it's just called capsular. In the lymph node, it's called subcapsular because it's beneath the capsule of the organ itself. So, anyways, so this is somebody asked, this is the expensive model. See, made in Germany. It's a real expensive model, but it's a great thing. I mean, I've never seen such a good specimen. Now, if you look here, this is showing you what? What is this one structure?
Medullary pyramid.
That's a pyramid, that's right, and it's the cortical region above it. So you can see some very good blood vessels. What's a blood vessel that runs between pyramids?
Lobular.
Interlobular artery in the interlobular vein. And when it arcs around the medulla, what is the pyramid, what is it called? Arcuate. And then what is this radiating in? Cortical radiating artery, right? So interlobar, arcuate, and cortical radiate artery. From the cortical radiate artery, you have branches come off. That is the afferent arteriole, breaks up into the glomerulus, rejoins to form the efferent arteriole. So they've cut open one glomerulus so you can see the details. Here you can't. So the entire structure, the glomerulus, or the Bowman's capsule with the glomerulus is called the renal corpuscle. Now the Bowman's leads into, what is this part?
Proximal
Convoluted tubule. Goes down, what is this?
descending.
Descending limb and the ascending limb of the loop of Henle forms the distal convoluted tubule. And what is this? Collecting duct. So there'll be many collecting ducts here. They've just shown you, like for all of these, they go and join either this one or other ones. And what does this represent here?
Capillaries.
Yeah, the pericapillary, this must be a vasa recta because it's coming down so low down. They have removed all the capillaries from surrounding this so that you can see it clearly. So this is again a great model. I mean, all three on this are good to study with. And then here, this is the entire structure of the kidney. So what is this region here? Cortex, and this is the medulla. You can see each individual pyramids, right? And then you can also see, what is this portion of a pyramid called? Papilla, right? So all the collecting ducts lead into the papilla. So you'll see all these lines represent a collecting duct. And so what's the tube that opens at the papilla?
Minor.
Yes, so this is the minor calyx, this is another minor calyx, minor calyx, minor calyx. So where two minor calyxes fuse, what is it called?
The major
calyx. And that leads into, what is this region called? Renal sinus that drains into the ureters. And here you can again see the renal artery break up into the segmental, interlobar, arcuate. See, look at all the cortical radiate arteries. And then from the cortical radiate, you have the afferent that goes up and breaks up into the glomerulus and then becomes the efferent here. So it's a really good picture to study with. And so go through that list and see if you're able to identify all the cells. Most students forget that these are the podocytes here, these are the podocytes removed. Here you're just seeing the fenestrated endothelium, these are the brush border cells, juxtaglomerular cells, macular cells.